Mom, this is Yuya. Isn't he cool? Miyu's going to marry Yuya.
I'm glad her father isn't here to hear that.
Miyu, get away from him now. Huh?
Suddenly, Yuko glared at me with a furious expression.
Good morning, Mr. Yuya.
Good morning. My name is Yuya Nakatsuka. I'm a 29-year-old daycare teacher. This is my 7th year in this job. Every day, I ran around with the kids, and when that's over, I'm swamped with office work. But when I see the kids' smiles, it makes me want to do my best again today.
Yuya, that cut on your face looks like it hurts.
Huh? This? This one doesn't hurt anymore. That's right. I have a big scar on my face. I got it in an accident 5 years ago.
Oh, I see. I hope it heals soon.
At first, I was worried the kids might be scared of me because of the scar, but I didn't need to worry. They don't care about the scar. They all really like me. Good morning, Yuya!
Yuya, what are we doing today?
Good morning, everyone! Today, after we do some crafts, how about we play in the yard? This year, I'm in charge of the senior class, Melon Group. Once they're in the senior class, they can do a lot of things for themselves, so we can do a wider variety of activities in daycare. Basically, it broadens the scope of play, so in that sense, the senior class might be easier to manage.
Good morning.
Oh, it's Rina! She's the nutritionist at this daycare, Rina Magami. She's 2 years younger than me, but she's not only a nutritionist, but also has a chef's license. So, she plans the daily menus and also cooks with her colleagues.
Rina, what's for lunch today? Today, it's karaage and wakame rice.
I want curry udon!
Okay, I'll add it to the list of menu ideas. I want banakata. Banakata? Wow, you know your stuff.
Oh, Rina, I would like to get a comment from the nutritionist for this month's daycare newsletter.
Got it. Tell me the theme later. I'll write it as soon as I'm done with lunch prep.
Rina is kind and good at her job. Even though she's my junior, she helps me out a lot.
Are you guys dating?
No,
we're not.
We're not. After crafts, it was time for outdoor play in the yard. It had been raining for days until yesterday, so we hadn't been able to play outside for a while. When we went out to the yard, the kids were even more excited than usual. Yay! Let's all play tag! Kids are more prone to injuries when they're this excited, so daycare staff can't let their guard down. But still, seeing the children having so much fun makes me happy from the bottom of my heart.
The weather's finally cleared up, hasn't it?
Just then, Maiko Hamabara, the principal, arrived. She's kind, but also firm when she needs to be, and the daycare teachers really trust her. She's their principal.
When I see you all playing so energetically outside, I get a little envious of the younger teachers with all their stamina.
Oh, come on. You say that, principal. But you were sprinting full out against the parents at last year's sports day, weren't you?
Yuya!
Oh, Miyu! After a little while, the 4-year-old class, Grape Group, also came out to the yard. This is Miyu Matsubara. She's in Grape Group and just transferred from another daycare recently.
Miyu wrote a letter for you, Yuya. I'll show you later, okay?
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks.
Miyu really likes you, Yuya, doesn't she?
This daycare isn't that big, so the whole place feels like one big class. It felt like all the teachers on site were looking after all the children together.
Yeah, I love Yuya.
That makes me happy. Even though she's in a different class, Miyu is so attached to me. She's adorable, and as a daycare teacher, I couldn't be happier. Time passed, and before I knew it, it was evening. This is when many parents come for pickup. Goodbye! Be careful on your way home. After I was done with the pickups for my class, I made eye contact with a parent standing next to me. Oh, Mr. Matsubara, you were here for Miyu, right? Isn't she here yet? No, she's just waiting for the restroom. He's Hiroki Matsubara, Miyu's father. Thanks for always coming to pick her up. Not at all. Thank you for always taking care of my daughter. She talks about you all the time at home, Yuya. Really? I'm so glad. Oh, right. I mentioned this to her homeroom teacher earlier, but starting tomorrow, my wife will be doing the drop-offs and pickups. Miyu's mother? Come to think of it, I've never met her. I've gotten involved in a big project at work, so... Oh, is that so? Understood. Good luck with it. She might cause you some trouble, but please bear with us. Huh? Understood. Later, I would find out firsthand why her father looked so apologetic at that moment. After the pickup rush was over and it was time to leave, I headed to the staff room. The principal was just about to shut down her computer to leave as well.
Good work today, Yuya.
You too, principal. About Miyu, it seems her mother will be handling drop-offs and pickups starting tomorrow.
Yes, I just heard about that.
I haven't met her yet. What kind of person is she? When I asked, the principal frowned slightly and began to speak.
Well, she seems like a responsible person, but she's a bit difficult.
Is she?
Yes, I hope nothing happens.
As the principal spoke in a slightly lower tone, a bad feeling crept into the back of my mind. The next evening, I heard from another teacher that Miyu's mother had arrived. The 4-year-old's homeroom teacher was off that day, so I was to handle Matsubara instead. Miyu, your ride is here!
Okay.
Feeling a little nervous, I went to the entrance, and there stood a woman in a suit. I had heard her name beforehand. If I recall, it was Yuko Matsubara. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuya Nakatsuka, in charge of Melon Group. I greeted her cheerfully, but she didn't respond. Instead, she was staring at me with a shocked expression.
Are you a teacher here?
Huh? Yes, I am.
Mom, this is Yuya. Isn't he cool? Miyu's going to marry Yuya.
I'm glad her father isn't here to hear that. It was just as I said that jokingly.
Miyu, get away from him now. Huh?
Suddenly, Yuko glared at me with a furious expression, pulled Miyu away from me, and hugged her tight.
What's wrong with you? With a scar like that on your face, you obviously look suspicious.
Please calm down, Yuko.
Hey, isn't there anyone else? Keep a teacher like this away from my child.
Yuko, is something wrong?
Hearing Yuko's shouts, the principal and Rina rushed out from the staff room.
Fire him immediately. There's no way someone like him should be in a daycare.
Yuko, please calm down. Did Nakatsuka do something rude to you?
Mom, why are you so angry? Just get rid of him right now. He's absolutely terrifying. Let's go, Miyu.
Yuko grabbed Miyu's hand and stormed out of the daycare.
Yuya, did something happen?
No, I didn't do anything. She just saw my face and...
I see. It seems she's not going to be easy to deal with.
Yuya, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Actually, Miyu's homeroom teacher also says she's had some trouble with that mother.
Just because she saw his face? Ugh, that's beyond rude.
For now, I'll try to avoid interacting with Yuko.
But you didn't do anything wrong, Yuya.
But since I've made her that angry, I should keep my distance. Well, I'm going back to the kids. After that, whenever I went to the entrance to deal with parents, I would occasionally run into Yuko, and each time...
Hey, you're still here? Are you underestimating parents? If I wanted to, I could get all of you fired in an instant. This daycare exists because of parents, right? So hurry up and disappear from Miyu's and my sight.
She would yell at me, and all I could do was bow my head. Another day, I was dealing with a different parent.
Yuya, I heard from Yuko that you're part of some shady organization.
What? Me? It seemed Yuko was spreading rumors that I belonged to an antisocial organization. I hurriedly denied it, but it might have been too late to stop the rumors. Since then, Miyu stopped approaching me and wouldn't even make eye contact. Good morning, Miyu! Even when I greeted her, she would ignore me, and we would become completely distant. Her mother probably told her something. I decided not to force it and just observe for a while.
Good work today.
A few days later, when I was doing some craft work in the melon group room after the children had gone home, Rina came in. Good work, Rina.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks.
Yuko, she's going way too far, don't you think? Even though you haven't done anything, Yuya.
Thanks for saying that, but it can't be helped. Some people are bound to be scared by this face. And they would be even more sensitive if it's someone near their child.
That may be true, but you're not a scary or terrible person, Yuya. Besides, the reason you got that scar...
Are you worried about me?
Not exactly, but I do hope that scar heals and disappears soon.
Thanks, but you know, I'm proud of the scar. So I don't really want it to disappear.
The way you don't dwell on appearances and honestly dedicate yourself to your work is what's wonderful about you, Yuya.
And the fact that you go out of your way to talk to me like this shows your kind and wonderful side, Rina.
But, on the other hand, pushing yourself too hard is one of your not-so-good points, Yuya.
Ugh.
How about we go for tea sometime? Come on, you need a break. A break!
Alright, let's go together then. The next evening, after seeing off the parents and children as usual, I looked at the clock. It's about time for Yuko to arrive for pickup. If we run into each other, she might say something again. I need to get back to the classroom quickly. Just as I thought that and started to quickly head back to the classroom... Huh? I happened to look and saw a child peek out from the classroom, her face half hidden. It was Miyu. What's wrong, Miyu? When I called out to her...
Yuya!
Huh? Miyu? What's wrong? Miyu ran to me crying and hugged me.
Miyu still loves you, Yuya. I want to play with you a lot.
Miyu? And just at that moment...
Hey, you! Get away from Miyu!
Yuko's angry shout echoed from the entrance. Oh no, she came back at the worst possible time. I tried to move away from Miyu, but... Miyu was hugging me so tightly, I couldn't easily get her off.
That's enough! Someone like you, don't touch my child!
Please calm down. This is a misunderstanding.
Miyu, I told you not to talk to him or go near him at daycare, didn't I? Get away from him, now.
Thinking Miyu would get scolded too, I instinctively tried to pull away again. And at that moment...
No, Miyu wants Yuya. Why would you want a man like this? A gentler Prince Charming would suit you better. Miyu, so stop it with this guy. No. I absolutely want Yuya. Why won't you listen to me? That's enough.
Excuse me for a moment.
Amidst the shouting, Rina came out from the staff room. The principal was also peeking out.
Yuko, you just mentioned a gentle person. Do you know how Yuya got that scar on his face?
How would I know? He probably got into a fight or something, right?
No, that's wrong. Yuya is not that kind of person. 5 years ago during pickup time at this daycare, a little girl got excited seeing her mother arrive and dashed out into the road just as a car was coming. At that moment, Yuya instantly jumped into the road and protected the girl from the car. The scar on Yuya's face is from that incident. That scar is proof of his kindness, of him protecting a child as a daycare teacher. And you still say Yuya is scary?
So what? That doesn't change the fact that he's scary. Besides, are you sure you want to take such a defiant attitude with me? Listen, if I wanted to, I could get all of you fired in an instant. This daycare exists because of us parents, right? I'll report your insolence to the city's childcare division immediately and make it a problem.
Please, go right ahead.
With those words, this time, the principal emerged from the staff room.
You can report it to the city's childcare division or any other consultation service you like. In fact, you can even consult the police if you wish.
Why? Not valuing parents, you're the worst! What's this daycare for anyway? It's for the parents, isn't it?
No. This is a facility for children. Of course, it's also a facility for working parents. But just because we provide a service doesn't mean daycare teachers are in a subordinate position. If this daycare doesn't suit you, I recommend you transfer to another one. If there's a problem with a staff member's action or words, you're welcome to review the security camera footage over there with a city official.
I'll sue you!
I would appreciate it if you did. As for me, I am not convinced by your claims, Yuko. Above all, every single staff member here is my subordinate and also my colleague, working hard together on site. Even if it's a parent, I will not forgive anyone who hurts my colleagues. We will fight this thoroughly in court.
What? What is wrong with this daycare?
Faced with the principal's direct and firm stance, Yuko was left speechless. But then, she suddenly bolted out of the daycare. Wait, what about Miyu? Just as I was about to mention Miyu, who had been left behind,
Everyone listen to this!
Yuko turned to a few parents who were talking near the daycare entrance and started speaking loudly.
Just now, something crucial has come to light. It's not just you, yeah. This entire daycare is connected to antisocial organizations.
Hey! I tried to stop her, but the other parents had already heard and were looking at each other with troubled expressions.
It's terrifying, isn't it? A facility meant to protect children is connected to criminals. I can't possibly entrust my child to a place like that. Shut down this place immediately.
Yuko shouted towards us with a triumphant look on her face. However,
I can't really believe a story like that, can you?
Yeah, it's a bit too far-fetched, no matter how you look at it.
What are you saying? Are you saying you don't believe my story? Yes, I don't believe it. And Yuya's scar? I don't find it that scary.
More importantly, he takes good care of the children. Far from doubting him, I'm only grateful.
More importantly, Miyu's mom, are you okay? There are quite a few rumors going around about you, you know. Huh? Like how you went to a supermarket to complain and cause the scene. That was the supermarket's fault. And then you got into a kung fu battle with the manager there. What? What kind of rumor is that?
Yuko, why are you retorting so loudly? With that voice, Miyu's father, Hiroki, appeared.
You! Why are you here?
Well, I contacted you, didn't I? I said I was worried about Miyu lately, so I asked my boss if I could leave early. But you didn't reply at all, so I came here. Did something happen?
Perfect timing! You tell them something too.
Tell them what?
That teacher, Yuya, and this daycare. Everyone's trying to undermine me.
Undermine you? As Hiroki said that, he shifted his gaze to me and stared intently, as if observing something.
Dad, listen, Mom was... You be quiet. Honey, what those people did was...
No, wait. This time, Hiroki interrupted Yuko, approached us, and bowed his head. I apologize for the trouble. Could you please tell me how this happened?
Huh? Hey, you! If you listen to them, you'll just be undermined again! I'll explain. These people are...
You be quiet. Hiroki's voice was firm, and as he stared intently at Yuko, seeing her mother shouting outside, what do you think a child feels? Do you think she would trust a mother like that? At the very least, as her husband, I'm ashamed. Besides, what kind of mother doesn't listen to her own daughter?
That's...
Having said that, Hiroki turned back to us. I'm sorry. I trust all of you, so please tell me what happened. Miyu, will you tell me too?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
After Hiroki spoke, the principal and Miyu explained the situation to him. I see. Actually, there was a commotion because of my wife at her previous daycare too. I'm truly sorry for the trouble, and... I'm sorry, Miyu, for scaring you.
No, Yuya was here, so I was okay.
Unlike her mother, Miyu doesn't judge people by their appearance. She can see the kindness within them. Her face resembles her mother's and is beautiful, but I'm glad her personality isn't the same. This is also thanks to you teachers for raising Miyu so kindly every day. After that, Hiroki took a dejected Yuko and a cheerful Miyu home. As they were leaving, Miyu looked at me, smiled, and waved.
He's a wonderful husband. I wish my husband would learn a thing or two from him.
The following week, Miyu came to daycare cheerfully again and ran up to hug me. Her father, Hiroki, was the one doing drop-offs and pickups. I'll be handling pickups for a while, so thank you for your continuous support. Is that so? To be honest, I'm a little relieved. Apparently, Yuko wasn't just overbearing at the daycare, but also towards people around her in general. And when she scolded Miyu, she would scream hysterically without even listening to what Miyu had to say. Later, Hiroki decided to divorce her, concluding she was a bad influence on their daughter. If it went to court, it would be difficult for her father to get custody under current Japanese law, but...
Miyu wants to be with Daddy.
She must have genuinely loved her daughter. Because of Miyu's words, Yuko gave up on custody. And so, Yuko moved out of the house.
Come to think of it, Miyu, you said you liked Yuya right after you transferred here, didn't you?
And then, later, when I was playing with a cheerful Miyu in the yard, Rina voiced a question she had been wondering about.
Yeah, Natsumi told me about Yuya.
Huh? Natsumi?
She's an older elementary school girl who lives in the same apartment building. She said that when she was almost hit by a car, Yuya saved her. So she said Yuya is a kind and good teacher. That's why I like him.
I see. That's right. That Natsumi was the child I risked myself to protect. Perhaps Miyu's feelings for me, inherited from Natsumi, or what helped me this time. Is a cafe okay again? We went to a cafe last time too. And that weekend, I was at a cafe with Rina again. It was actually our third time.
I like to spend my weekends relaxing, so it's fine. But it's still not enough, so treat me to coffee again next week. Next time, let's see. How about a cafe with a nice atmosphere, one with an ocean view?
Got it. Being a daycare teacher, a profession said to be understaffed, it's certainly tough. The pay is low, and many people quit. But, even so, I want to continue this job. Casually demanding a confession like that, just what I would expect from the reliable Rina.
Hey, that's practically saying it right now.
Unlike school teachers, we daycare teachers are mostly forgotten. Still, I hope that even a fleeting memory of us that remains with them becomes something precious and irreplaceable.
Hi guys! Yuko seriously deserved what she got. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.